Today's lesson is going to save you thousands of hours on the driving range because I'm going to teach you what all of these golfers have right here, which is compression. Now, most golfers are hitting shots that look like this. They are slicing the golf ball. This is by far the most common issue and kills your compression.
So the first thing we're going to look at is your setup. Now look at the setup as components. We can shift components one way or the other to make them more draw bias or make them more fade bias. For example, I see so many golfers that set up play the ball very far forwards. Now this is going to give us more time to arc the path to the left, creating more of a fade bias strike. So the first thing we're going to do is let's move that ball a little bit more underneath your sternum. That allows us to have an earlier strike on the ball, allowing our path to be shifted in to out. Number two, shaft lean. The more I add shaft lean, the more my path is going to move in to out. If I grab an alignment stick and imagine this is pointing where I am setting myself up to swing, you can see here if I have 0 degrees of shaft lean, that path is relatively neutral. If I actually bring the handle back, you can see that orange alignment stick starts to point to the left. But if I move that shaft forwards, notice how if I add shaft lean, the orange alignment stick starts to point to the right. Now look up my body. Where are my forearms pointing? Where is my shoulders pointing? You can see here they are also pointing to the right. Just to explain the next crucial concept. Now this crucial concept is understanding the relationship between the leading edge of the club face and the shaft. Again, this is concept. I'm going to show you how you can make it super practical and it take literally 2 seconds on a golf course. If I had that leading edge of the face and the shaft in one straight line, that is basically setting myself up to hit a straight shot. If I have the leading edge of the club face open to the shaft, that is a slice. And if I have the leading edge ever so slightly close to the shaft, that is a draw. But that's now technically a start left, go left draw. So now if I add my shaft lean, which pushes the path to the right, it also then allows me to point that face to the right of target, allowing the ball to start right and draw. That's the genius bit. Here's how we do it in one easy to do step. Grab this golf club, hold it up in front of you. Toe the club in a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. The more you toe it in, the more draw / hook bias you're making it. So just do it a small amount, just a little bit there. Then grip the club. Now here's your goal. You are now going to open the face without letting go of the club by dropping the right arm, dropping the right shoulder, raising the left arm and the left shoulder, and adding shaft lean. Notice how now that face points to the right. If I now take this down to the ball, look at this setup position. I've got a little bit of a stronger grip. I've got shaft lean, which presets my path to the right. My forearms and shoulders are pointing to the right. My leading edge of the club face is close to the shaft, but now open to the target. So now I have the perfect start right, push little draw in there that's going to come back beautifully to the target. Ball positions under the sternum, hips are forward. So now if I hit a shot and swing around my shoulders, so swing down my shoulder line, watch this. You can see there is a beautiful start right, push, draw. Now that is the setup and that is by far the most important part. You must get that right. If you do it, you're off to the races. Now, we are going to talk about 2 more things that can ensure you hit that beautiful start right, push, draw. The first one is ensuring that we have that face in that good spot of setup, which we've just done, and making sure we deliver it back to that good spot. Here's what I want you to do. Place an alignment stick up the side of the shaft and through the middle of the club face, just like so. So if I get set up behind a golf ball, I'm going to place this on the ground so it's in the middle of the face, and I'm going to grip it just like this. Now, if I was to swing towards you and I was to try and open that face back up, you notice how the face sits under the alignment stick. That's not what we want. That would create an opening effect on the way down, which is not the goal of this exercise. I want you to be in a position to where the face is actually on the side of the alignment stick like this. If we go this way, this is an exaggeration if you need it, to where the face sits on top of the alignment stick. You can see it requires more forearm rotation. In reality, I want you toe up right here. So now if you just do that as a little swing, so get your setup good in this position. Now from here, hit that follow through. That's the sensation. Now we can start to do some swings where we feel like as we come through, we go slightly closed, drop it here. Now we come through to here, and you can see here, I'm hitting that beautiful toe up position on the way through. I'm not opening the face. So if I then do this here, close the face, add my shuffling, drop the right shoulder. Now from there, release it. You can see how I'm in a really good position to follow through. That's going to be a lovely start right push draw. So that makes sure that the face is closed to the path. Okay, so now let me go into the final part of today's lesson. Now there are a lot more things I could cover, and if you want me to look at your swing, you can get a free evaluation from myself on the Skillist app. If you head on over to there, I can have a look at your swing, tell you what's going on, and then from there you'll get a better idea. Now, this third one is setting you up a practice station to ensure you can swing in to out every time. Now you'll probably see this from like a Tommy Fleetwood. This is a very popular practice station. Now here's what I want you to do. With whatever club that it is you're using, you are going to grab an alignment stick. You are going to grab that alignment stick and place it one club head length inside of the golf ball. Then you're going to come down a club length, and wherever that point is on that alignment stick, grab a second alignment stick and pop it in at the angle that your golf club would rest at setup. So you can see right here, that's the same angle as where the shaft would be at setup as it is here. Now what we've done is we've set it one club head length inside. Look, you can see the base of this alignment stick. This distance here is one club head length. So now what this does is if I swing perfectly on plane to slightly above the plane on the way through, I'm going to miss that alignment stick. If I hit the alignment stick or I swing over the top and I fall backwards and I hit over the top, I'm going to hit that alignment stick. Now what allows me to miss this alignment stick? Lateral shifting and body extension. If I was to stay on my trail foot, you will notice here, I will naturally swing more in earlier and hit the alignment stick. Versus if I shift and get back to my left side, you will now see my body's a little bit more closed. I naturally will want to go above it, above the alignment stick. The extension bit is where does my chest point? I'm going to shift and point my chest slightly up. Then if I take away the golf ball and I do a little practice swing, I go right, weight left, chest up. Perfect. You can see now I'm getting that path more in to out. Close the face, grip the club, open it back up. Now from there, shift, go above the alignment stick. That is crucial. Here, above the alignment stick. Let me hit you just a little half one. You can see right there, oh, that might even hit the flag. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and the channel a subscribe, and I hope to see you back here soon.